The stream will commence when we reach 50 likes. Welcome. The stream will commence when we reach 50 likes. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Get Technical. I'm Neil Hamilton. With me, as always, is producer Aaron Bree. Countdown 9 months until his frontal lobe is finished developing at the age of, was it 24 or 25?
25.
25. All right, guys. This is the show where we talk about charts and stuff for your stocks and your cryptocurrencies, whatever you want. Let's try to get this show up to 100 likes today. All right, what do you guys want to get started with? What I got right here is QQQ. A little trend line on it, where we found a little support. So what do you want to do? Do you guys want to look at sectors, look for strength? Go top down into some stocks? What was this one? I was looking at FTX. FTXO is an ETF. FTXO Financial. Absolute beast. Hitting all-time highs. Looking like it wants to break out past this previous all-time high. Might maintain this momentum that it's on right now. Might maintain it and break through. Of course, these mustaches are real. Okay, so I got a ticker from chat. We're going to look at NMTR. I'm going to check it, and if I don't like it, I will dismiss it. I don't like it that much. This is a penny stock. Can we do stocks that are more than $5? Let's look at Disney. Looking at the House of Mouse. All right. Monthly. 3 red months in a row for Disney. It looks like we found some support. All right. Let's look at the weekly now. We've got some on the weekly. Bouncing off that support line. Also note, RSI trending downward. We want to see a little on that. The RSI is very helpful on the weekly and the daily, guys. That's when you really start finding a lot of use. Most traders are now using it on other time frames. Actually, you know what? At least I'm not. So there you go. Trending down. Let's look at what it has done on the weekly, what the stock has done on the weekly historically when the RSI has gotten pretty low. Super oversold here. What was, it's March. All right. So we have, let's look at each of our lows and line them up. So we had a swing low here with a nice return up. Looks like we got to about 43 on RSI. Another swing low right here with a nice reversal, almost a tweezer bottom right there. at about 45 on the RSI. And that's just about where we are right now. So in terms of how Disney has behaved of late, we're in pretty decent territory for a bounce, according to RSI. Now let's look at price structure. Let's go to the daily. Sheesh. Look at the RSI once again. Today's focus is RSI. Super oversold. Super oversold. If everything else lines up, if our little stars line up, it might be time to buy some mouse. Is the mouse a rat snack here today? One thing to point out is that you might be seeing somewhat of a... Whoops. Head and shoulders pattern here. That's a little freaky. We shall see if that actually turns into what it looks like. This is a key support level because this would be, not really a head and shoulders. That'd be a pretty wonky one. Could be a rounding top. You could look at this like a rounding top and be looking for a reversal to the downside. It would be something like about to this support level. So if you do see Disney cross down past the support line on the daily, the exact level you want to watch for, it's gonna be that support level. Boom, baby. It's that previous support right about at the low that we had on November 12th of 2020. So watch for that. But since it is so oversold, you might be banking on a nice little bounce. Nice little bounce. But what I would like to see before that bounce is some type of reversal pattern. Why? Because we have a downtrend, and I want to see either a double bottom, a rounded bottom, and you start establishing a base with like tight candles like this, and then start coming back up. An inverted head and shoulders, a sort of diamond bottom, or a tweezer bottom, which is two candles lined up like that, or just a bullish engulfing candle, which mean, we get a red candle and then just a big green one for that sort of V-shaped bounce. So we do live in a world where if you're not absolutely bullish on an asset, people hate on you. So I would say just watch. Just watch. Let's do the 50 and the 20 exponential to moving averages. The 20 did cross down through the 50, which is a bearish signal. But those would be your resistance lines. Let's pull out our Fibonacci retracement and see if it lines up. Oops. Good gracious. You got resistance ahead at 176. That would be a target for a bounce. Do I like Disney right now? Not so much from a technical perspective. But fundamentally, I do think that since it's so oversold, and it's Disney after all, this might be a good opportunity to get in. You guys got any value stocks?
Talking about value right meow?
Yeah. You had a value stock the other day, producer AB.
Yeah, it was H as in Holly, F as in Frontier, and C as in Corporation.
Holly Frontier Corporation. This is the one. What?
I was just gonna say we already got our drawings on it.
This is all you need. Yeah, this is enough to go off of, right? So the options data, as pointed out by Chris Capri on yesterday's show, showed that it led him to be a bit bearish on it. I am a wait and see type of person here on HFC, my man. I say, let me delete all these silly drawings.
Talking about HFC, right, Meow?
Right, HFC, right, Meow. Moving averages, not doing much for us right now. Descending bull wedge potential is what I see, my friend. So you would be looking for a break above this line to go long. And then I would just target the upper resistance. So the previous high of 42. Value, stocks, please. Toyota from Alex Mendez. What is the ticker for Toyota?
I think it's just...
What? Is it?
It's not T, that's AT&T, but I think it's like TY maybe?
No. Is Toyota... I've never heard of someone buying Toyota stock. It's spell Toyota.
TM. I knew it was just 2 letters.
TM?
Yeah, Toyota Motor.
That's technical. Okay, New York Stock Exchange, Toyota Motor. All right, guys. All right. Good to see that you guys are on your toes. You passed the Get Technical ticker test. How long does it take to grow these stashes? Aaron, I started mine last night. When did you start yours?
About 2 weeks ago.
All right.
I'm the proud leaser of a Toyota Corolla.
Really? Can I get a review on that?
Yeah, I mean it's great. I went from having a car that was built in 2002 to like 2020, so I mean I think I was going to be happy with it no matter what.
Does it have a thing where you can plug in your iPod?
iPod?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. No, it's actually got like a little like iPod shuffle spot for it. It just goes right in there.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I might get a Toyota for my next car. All right, we're looking at Toyota right now. Here's what you need to know. Toyota on the daily is getting into overbought territory. Let's look at the levels this puppy likes to hit when it sells. It can get pretty high when it's on some nice momentum. So, hold on. Let's bring this up. There we go. Draw a little line there. This thing can get above 80 on the RSI before you start worrying or running out of buyers. Run out of bulls. This gap up, very nice. And according to previous history, still room to go. Not a lot of volume behind it, though. You know? We got the volume down here. Below average today. Below this yellow line. Something to keep in mind. Volume might be drying up. Folks might be taking profit now that we've reached this, I believe, all-time high with Toyota. But I was once told by a very wise chartist never to bet against all-time highs. So what I would say is if you are in Toyota, set a stop so that you're taking all your profits. You're not losing a damn thing. And watch it go. Watch it go. If you're using the Bollinger Bands, which I have open here, the Bollinger Band, as you know, is the 20-day simple moving average. Is it simple? I believe it's simple. Yeah, it's the 20 moving average with two standard deviations above and below it. We use these as the bounds that our trend will trade within. And you can see that we are well out of bounds. That's extension. So you might see a little selling. That's my take on this one. Keep that stop super tight if you're already in. That is right I am in the market for a car. If you guys got recommendations for a car, let me know. I'm thinking about just leasing a Tesla, just because. But I'm down for anything. But you're right. I can't do it until I get some pants. Can't do it until I buy some pants, guys. So send me, if you guys find a nice pair of pants that you'd like to see me in, drop the Amazon link in chat. Well, I'll buy them today. Live. I'll even get Producer AB a pair. Producer AB, what size are you wearing these days?
Pants?
Yeah.
32s.
Oh, 32s. Okay.
No, I mean, I'm trying to fill out my 32s right now.
Help Producer AB fill out his 32s. Get that Amazon link for a pair of pants in the chat. And while you're at it, hit the like button. It's good for you.
We need to get up to our like goal. Otherwise, we're not going to bring on our special guest.
We will not bring on it. There's no education for you unless you hit that like button. What's next? Let's talk value, baby. We're looking at coal. Is there a coal ETF? Just pure coal. Let's go. There's an ETF for everything, guys. Nope.
We can do BTU, Peabody. That was a Chris Capri.
BTU. Wait, no, this is an individual stock. I want to look at sectors.
Ooh, but look at her. Look at her go.
So here's an example. What happens sometimes when the RSI gets high and the price gets real high above that upper standard deviation on your Bollinger Band. It's got to come back into range. It tries to return to the mean, which is this red line.
Wait, I'm sorry. Am I going colorblind or your green candles like blue?
They're like they're turquoise. Turquoise.
So they've got some green in them. It's like a sea foam.
It's turquoise, dude. I color code my charts by like kind of precious rocks, stones that you can get at Urban Outfitters. It's all based on my rock collection, actually.
What's your birthstone?
What's your birthstone, bro?
An emerald.
October birthstone. I don't know. I'm either a tourmaline or an opal. I got two. Man, BTU sucks. It's down 20% today. Opal. Whatever. Drop the likes if your birthstone is, if you have a birthstone. Smash that like button if you like birthstones.
Oh, you and Dog with a Toupee are both opals.
Dog with a toupee, wavelength. He knows what I mean. Do I think Disney will hold its current level? I mean, I think here's what I think. I think that there's an argument to be made for Disney that it's going to reverse its upward trend because it has a rounding top. So it could break down from its current level, and if it does, it's going to break down to, if it does break down past its current level with a solid red candle close below, I would say below like 166. What you want to do is measure the depth of this rounding situation here. So you're gonna, I'll draw it out for you real nice. We'll do this real nice. Nice teal arch. Is it arc or arch? Does it matter?
Have you seen the St. Louis arch?
Yeah, I have. I've been to St. Louis. What about it?
It's pretty cool. I love the arch. It's a great piece of metal that we have.
It is. This is a solid, solid unit. So what I'm saying here is, if Disney does break down past this like 165, 166 level, I mean, you can get this to the tick, which I'm going off of this, but you should probably go by the meat of the trading, which looks like it's more like this, like 165. If it breaks down, if you see a solid day red candle close below that level, I would take a short position. And the way that you're going to set your price target for a short position is by measuring the absolute height to that neckline that we've drawn, and then adding it to the neckline. And that's where we say we're probably going to hit what was resistance here back in early November. See how that lines up all real nice? So that's what a reversal would look like.
So I guess that's what's gonna be really interesting about Disney. If it hits that previous resistance point, if it bounces from it, or
all eyes are going to be on it. That's for sure.
And what was that again? 165 something?
I think 165. Yeah.
Okay.
Round number. It's where it's bounced twice here. Well, not. You know what I mean. Yeah, but this is how I would draw it. But it's like, again, it's value zones. It's not. It doesn't always have to be to the tick. It might be something more like this, like between these two levels. Pointed out by Miles, there's an old saying that all gaps get filled. I would say most gaps get filled. And if we do cross down, Disney is going to want to jump through these levels. Whoop! Like it just got a speed booster on Mario Kart. You know what I mean? Okay, Ami, you said please, so we're going to look at Microsoft.
And that's what happens when you display good manners.
All right, looking at Microsoft looks pretty similar to our other charts. Start off with our month. We're looking at monthly candles of Microsoft. All right. Last month was green. Pretty big move. Got us to all-time highs. Looking at the week. Nice trend formation on the week. If we pull up our Bollinger Bands here on the week, pretty clean ziggy-zag action. Let's go ahead and draw some trend lines here for support. Let's see what kind of support we have here on Microsoft. I'm going to take us to this low, and then this one. See if that lines up. No, that's not real nice. Man, I wish there was a platform that would automatically find the moving average that has been support or resistance for an asset. Does anyone know if there's a tool that does that? It would be bonkers. All right, so I've drawn support on the weekly chart from the March lows to the January 19th low on this green candle weekly. And it seems to be lining up pretty well. Pretty damn well. Let me pull up the Bollinger Band just for a reference really quick. Potential to break down past that, but it looks like this line could be a sloping line of support. Let's look at the daily. On Microsoft. We're in middling mid RSI territory. But you can see that this thing doesn't really, or at least not recently, in these volatile periods, this has been mostly sideways, has not gotten terribly, here, let me open this up all the way, has not gotten terribly oversold before we get our bounces back up. 39.40. Yeah. You know, the last time we got below 30. Shoot. Got to go back a while. I'm going back to... Dang. So this one is very sensitive. Very sensitive. So you can treat... I would say, I'd be pretty comfortable just looking at this, treating anything between like 30 and like, what is this level? 30 to 38, even 30 to 40 as oversold for Microsoft on the daily. So that's where you're going to watch for rebounds to the upside. So right now we hit that low and we got our little bounce. We're not getting any great volume showing us that buyers are coming in. It's a little bit iffy. A little bit iffy right now. Let's go 50 and our 20-day moving average. See, we're kind of trading around the 50 here. The 20 starting to curve down. Starting to curve down. Still above the 50. It's nice to see. Nice to see. Let's take a look at this. I would be bullish on Microsoft. I'm fine doing that. Actually, I'm bullish on Microsoft if it holds this support. This is pretty key. So you want to see a bounce off of this line. Establish some higher highs. Start approaching the 20-day moving average. Cross the 20-day moving average. Show me you can do it, Microsoft. Show me you can do it. If Microsoft can cross that 20-day, I feel good about it. That's my buy signal. Until then, it's wait and see mode for me on Microsoft. When will AMD be a value stock? I don't think that it ever, by definition, could be. Dylan, how much do technical levels matter when 1/3 of the world has used Microsoft products? Probably even more. Because there are more market participants. Technical levels are nothing but a reflection of the behavior of all market participants. That means all buyers and sellers of shares of the company and derivatives thereof. We see the sentiment and the behavior of those actions reflected in the price, the momentum, the volume, all of these very basic things on the chart. So even more, my friend, even more. That's why when we look at these really small, like penny stocks, technicals are like very important, but then something fundamental outside can totally mess up your timing. And that's why I don't like to mess with them. I like to hang out in spaces where I can rely on my technical analysis, and I don't want to do a bunch of research on the company. I don't want to subscribe to the CEO's newsletter. I don't follow any CEOs on Instagram except for the Bang Energy CEO. Wait, this is not the CEO. Hold on. Hold on. We got to get Jason Raznick an Instagram account like this. Go walk. Oh. And guys, everyone, hit that like button, and then after you hit that like button, reach out to this man, the CEO of Bang Energy, and tell him Bang Energy needs to sponsor Get Technical. I want to be wearing. I want this man's Bang Energy gold chain. I want the Bang Energy shoes. Let's see if we can get any of his inspirational workout bits. This is usually a good one. Let's see.
you want, move it to ya. Everybody knows what's up, bang energy, nothing but love. I got that thing you want, about to give it to ya.
Wow.
Everybody knows what's up,
I'm pumped up just watching that.
Feel that pain drop, feel that pain, feel that pain drop, feel that pain, feel that pain drop, feel that pain, feel that pain drop, pain drop, pain drop, pain drop.
Like, what the hell is Jason Raznick doing right now? Honestly.
He should be doing this.
One of the things we take super serious, friends, is innovation that exceeds all expectation. This is not just some fancy saying. We do this every day. This is in my house. We have a special section where we do everywhere.
I want to get some real
Our
inspiration.
friends just did a great podcast with Muscular Development, the Lavroni Report. Kevin Lavroni, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, and Ron Harris, a true great bodybuilder himself. This report will be released in about a week, folks.
Guys,
Stay tuned.
this is what Benzinga needs to do. Bang Energy is more than a brand. It's a movement. All right. We need to get Jason in the gym.
Wait, can
for
you play
God's
that?
sakes.
Can you play that one on the bottom? No, the one with the can with the lightsaber. It's on the right side. Yeah, that looks like a good one. Oh yeah. They have cans
what
that can
the
do
hell,
the
dude?
force.
All right. Guess that's Microsoft. What's up next? Dude, okay. Yeah, well.
Is that a good thing?
I don't think the creatine actually does anything.
Let's go to more. What other value stocks can we look at?
Hit us with some value stocks. While you do that, I'm going to chart BlackBerry to the best of my ability. Breakout on BlackBerry. Plenty of room to go on the RSI. You'd love to see it. We are not getting tremendous volume, which you would hope to see. But that's a breakout, y'all. On BlackBerry. Fibonacci. I have no problem targeting 922 for a little scalp. Small trade, 2.50%. What is it up to this previous resistance here? 7%. That's a breakout. Strong green candle. Still room to go on the RSI for BlackBerry. Yeah. Target that 50-day moving average. There you go. Then if you break through that 50-day, sheesh. Yeah, 13. I'm on the same page. Same brain. 50-day. So the 50 and the 200, you got it. Let me add one for just specifically. I have an indicator that's like a whole bunch of moving averages and it gets messy. So I'm just going to add a new one just for 200. I have one for 500. Let's do 200. Boom, baby. Moving averages, guys. What was the average price, the average closing price over the last 200 days? That's your support. Beautiful, 13. Beautiful. There you go, BlackBerry. Fun. I bet that's fun to trade, huh? Let's look at it an hourly. Move these moving averages. Nice structure here on the hourly. Impulse, entry, impulse, entry. Nice. Good stuff. I agree, stock trader BHJ. I agree. You guys getting tired of the music? This sounds like Grimes.
Grimes? You mean Elon's wife? Or are they married? Significant other? Baby mama?
TTCF. That's Tattooed Chef.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a big green candle.
Indeed, 'twas. TTCF, Tattooed Chef. We've been here before. And this is where I previously did my thing where this isn't a downtrend. I want to see one of these reversal patterns. Which, guys, let me know in chat which reversal pattern did we get here out of the gallery of booties. Zilcho, you took profit today. Nice. It's a double butt. It's a single butt. Ding, ding, ding. I was right. Cool. So good for you if you got in on this, recognizing that it was reversing. Cool way, quick way to enter these double bottoms instead of waiting for a breakout above the ass cleavage is to take the last two swing highs and anchor a line on them and then use that for an aggressive entry. Actually, hold on, my bad. You want to anchor this in the meat of the trading. No, that works in this case. But anchor this, the second one, on the meat of the trading, and we'll get this one in the previous swing high. That's more like it. So you can see that this line is anchored on this level, lining up kind of nice there. And you could have entered right here. Yes, you're going to hit resistance right here. I bet you this is, if I pull up my volume profile, anchored. This is probably a contentious little area. Yeah, and then if I do the same thing over here. Yeah, so using my volume profile, I'm showing that the most volume occurred at around $17.88 during the cleavage here. Oh, I'm looking at the hourly. Switch to daily. This is definitely a swing trading scenario. The song remains the same. So you can see that is going to be like a magnet. The price wants to stick. But anyways, got in before that, hit the magnet, broke out past the magnet. Good for you if you got this massive candle for about 8.5% in a single day. Way to go. Way to go. MDCA, we've got, thanks for the 199 bio noob. MDCA has that rounding bottom since 2018. MDCA. Well, I get so just to close the book on this one. Definitely, if you were in it, I would be taking profit. I'd be very happy with this. But I would say if it continues, I mean, you still got some room before it's really overbought. I mean, watch your resistance levels, which is going to be this next high. You could keep riding this thing. Nothing wrong with piling into your winners, guys. If you break through this resistance, pile in. Tattooed Chef, good call out. But MDCA, again, thank you for the 199 bio noob. Whoa. Okay. So we are on a weekly. Oh, was I on a weekly on the last one? Whatever. We are looking at the weekly chart, and we can see very clearly before our eyes the bottom. The bottom is directly in our eyes. And as you guys know, a rounding bottom is a reversal pattern. So we are looking to buy some really cheap shares of MDCA. I hate that tool. It doesn't work right. Oh. That's going to be our neckline. Looks like we're working our way up there. We're super overbought right now on the RSI down here, meaning probably not the best time to enter. We'll probably get a pullback, providing a better entry level. And that pullback will probably hit a previous level of support. So let's pull out our Fibonacci. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see some pullback action, maybe down here. Also wouldn't be surprised if it made it all the way down here. But then you're targeting something like this. And then maybe a break above this. And then as we know with rounding bottoms, they like to pull back after that initial breakout before they start to fulfill the full picture. So broadly speaking, this is what we would like to see for a really healthy textbook resolution of a rounding bottom on MDCA. Don't know what the company is. Commercial Services, Advertising and Marketing Services. All right. All right.
Yeah, that whole sector's been seeing a big bounce back from COVID. Because advertising was one of the biggest ones that got hit. Bam.
Bam.
Smacked by COVID right in the face.
Right in the kisser. Yeah, this is not the first ad tech or services pick that we've gotten here. Excellent pick. MDCA. We're watching it. It's getting added to the list. I'm going to make a new list. GT, what month is it? May? GT May.
All right.
We shall continue to watch MDCA. All right, producer AB, what? You sound like you want to say something.
I was just going to rapid fire some value stocks that we could look at real quick.
Okay. Why? So we can match the name of the YouTube video?
No. Yeah. I don't want see what here's how it works. People think the YouTube algorithm is some computer thing. No, it's people that go in and watch the YouTube videos, and if your content doesn't match the title exactly, they just say no. They put the exposure, they turn the dial down. And we need to get that. Oh, see, now we're not talking about TTCF. They're going to dock us for that. Oh, my God.
Listen, don't be paranoid. Let's just change the name of the video.
I don't know if Mr. YouTube will like that one.
We'll talk to him.
All right.
Don't shave your mustache before we talk to him.
Yeah, we got to keep him intimidated.
All right, we'll look at CRESY. What deep value. I bought into a bunch of deep value right before COVID, and I got screwed over. Banks, regional banks, deep value. I got owned. Lovely.
Owned?
Lovely. It's beautiful. We're still looking at the weekly, and I'm fine with that. This is CRESY, CRESY. Finance real estate development. Deep value. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We want to see that break. I want to see that break above the high that we got here. $7.80. I want to see that break. Gotta make this later, don't I? If that breaks, we're shooting for the depth of a rounding bottom to the neckline. About 1340, which is about where we hit resistance right here. Good pick. Good pick. Adding it to the list. What else we got?
Someone threw Costco out there.
Costco. Costco. Ooh, nice. Did you enter on this tweezer bottom? That'd have been really nice.
What bottom?
Tweezer bottom.
I don't know if have we gone over that type of bottom?
Yeah, we touched on it in the past. This one, that was only on the weekly. Of the daily, it's way less clear. Way less clear.
That's a pretty nice V for Vendetta, though.
There you go. Now we're talking, bud.
Someone in the comments is talking about EVFM. That was a stock that
I know. I see him, and I know.
You know.
I mean, Costco, it's not overbought right now. The momentum is going down here on the RSI. See it trending downward. So momentum is not on the side. That is a bearish divergence. Yeah, a bit of a bearish divergence. Yeah. But I mean, if we break through to all-time highs, I don't bet against all-time highs. Looking for something more official here. Let's go to the 4 hours, see if there's a clear pattern. We're in this kind of sideways range here. So you might just be looking for a typical run-of-the-mill, safe, highly effective bull flag, which you usually want to see touch 3 times and then break out on the 4th attempt. But nonetheless, let's just draw this out the right way. The pull wouldn't be that high on this. Your conservative pull would be something like that, which isn't much more than the measured move. So when we're talking about a bull flag, that's a continuation pattern. So we're continuing a trend that we've been on. So we know that the trend is to the upside. That means that the flag is therefore bullish. So we're trading within a range of support and resistance. And we want to see that support get hit about 3 times. And that's when it's a real textbook bull flag. After which we want to see a solid day candle close above, and I know I am looking at the 4 hour, but I'm just talking about from a swing trade perspective, a solid day candle close, the body of a green candle closing above this resistance line at about 388.80. Give or take, right? So you can draw your own support and resistance lines here to get an idea of how you would trade Costco. To measure to get your price target, you're taking the swing high, which is when the stock went up to the resistance, down to the swing low, which is when it went down to support. So I just draw a line between the two. So you want to measure that. That's called the measured move. And then add that to your resistance line, the top of your flag here. So if you were to imagine this as like the amount that the price has moved up to the resistance line, and then move that over, sort of transpose that movement, that's when it looks like a flag. So the measured move is the conservative price target. We would be targeting about 405, 406 upon a breakout. That's the conservative. The aggressive price target is we could take this whole pull, we can take this whole thing and say, if we get a solid aggressive break above this, we're getting our RSI trending upward, but not too overbought, and we're getting above average volume, meaning above this 20-day moving average I have right here on my volume. It is not out of the question to imagine this stock ziggy-zagging its way up to the pole of the flag added to the upper resistance, giving you 2 price targets, 1 and 2. So you would look for a breakout for something like this, maybe a little pullback, and some pullback action on your way up to your next price target. Again, we said this previously in the show today, don't bet against stocks on all-time highs.
Just don't do it.
Pool? Is that Whirlpool?
No, it's
just
Pool Corporation.
You know this one?
Yeah, I mean they do pools. Of the swimming pool variety, not like billiards tables.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, so this was trading sideways for a while. We're looking at the daily for Pool, POOL, and it finally broke out with a nice gap. Who knows what's next? You can treat this thing like a... I mean, hell, we could do it. Want to get real funky? You could treat this like a massive bull flag. Oh, excuse me. For which you would take, and these things, I know sometimes the patterns look like you're kind of forcing them, but I'm telling you, you can find patterns in these charts, and they almost all the time do get resolved one way or another. It might not be instant. And you say, Neil, it didn't do exactly what you thought it would do. Some other stuff might happen in between, but they tend to hit the exact price targets that were given by the price pattern. So who knows if this will continue, this little thing that it's doing. But you could take the measured move, just the swing high, swing low, add that up here, and have a price target that's about another 70% up from this move that we recently had. We just got a really polite request to check on ASXC. So ASXC is a super penny stock, and it's a biotech, so meaning it's really volatile and tough to really swing trade. This is not my style of stock. LESL, what is that?
That's Leslie's pool.
Another pool?
Pool and Leslie's trade pretty similarly.
I'm not in the. I need to be in the pool game.
Yeah, it's been doing really well since COVID. It's like people building homes, people that already have homes putting pools into their homes.
Damn, son. So we got resolution of our double here, our double bottom. That already happened. We pulled back. Meh. Not super interesting to me. We can use the Fibonacci at this previous high. Get down to this low. I would say that's probably your best friend here. I mean, the 50-day moving average was support on the low on May 12th. And then let's get the 20 on here. Boom, baby, and 20 is resistance today. 50 and the 20 are your friend. All right, guys. I want to thank you for tuning in for this special Handlebar Mustache edition. What did you just do?
I was...
Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, producer Aaron Bree, for being with me today. Growing that mustache out, showing solidarity. If you like handlebar mustaches, and more importantly, if you don't like handlebar mustaches, make sure you smash that like button so we can keep doing this show and feed Aaron Bree chicken wings.
Trying to fill out those 32s by next
So he
month. We're gonna have a big old rounded bottom in there.
So yeah, with us today has just been no guest. We'll talk about that later. Thank you guys for tuning in to Get Technical. Hopefully you found this helpful and entertaining in equal measure. We'll be back the same time tomorrow. Thursday we're taking off though, just so you know. Yeah. This has been Get Technical, and as always, happy trading.
Happy trading, Zinger Nation.